Happy Monday. Happy Halloween. Hopefully everybody's having a fantastic day. We're starting a little early today. There's the Halloween stream going on Titancraft later, which I really want to see because I want to see what the crazy people on there have got up to, because it's always fun to see. I've spent a chunk of this weekend gathering all sorts of resources for the build. So hopefully now we can work on the tower. Oh, that's the plan anyway. We'll see how far it goes. But first things first, we need to put in a floor. So let's grab some resources. I've got those, and which shulker does it? Is it with? Here we go. Here's some basalt. Right. Make you to the posh variant. Do I want the posh variant or do I want the tiled variant? Or do I even want the wood? Let's just try the tile next to it. Not too bad, but it's very dark. Yeah, I know I've got a shulker full of the stuff over there. Where are you hiding? But I know I have a little bit of it still left in these shulkers. So let's that'd be too similar. We have that in a number of places, pretty much consistently throughout certain areas. That's in the entrance hall. So I want to continue with this one just to tie this level together. I think though I may switch. We'll give it a try with the tiled first. See how the tiled does. If it works out, great. If it doesn't, well, it doesn't. Let's get rid of you and you for the minute. Hi, Puri. Thank you for the phantom. How are you doing today? Right, so, if that is that, yes. Be every other one. So, that would be one. This would be one. But that needs to be one. How are things going? I started a little earlier today. Well, for over here, because we had a clock change this weekend. But there's a Halloween stream. You're doing just fine. Got your first day at work done. So happy to be home. Yep, that I can understand. First day back after a holiday. It can be one of those days. Either it goes well or it you have to play catch up like crazy. So I'm glad it went okay for you. Got those in. Right, and the next one I was going to use was the tiles. So I'm going to have to do a bit of hiding in places. You don't need to be there. because I need a stayer. We got. I'll cheap out on some of these blocks afterwards. No, I haven't done anything for the Halloween, but I do want to watch the stream, which is the reason I've started early, because I believe it's in about 2 hours time or so. And I'm looking forward to seeing what everybody's built, because the crazy people on there, yep, they build some awesome things. You've not done anything as well, but I'll probably watch the stream. Yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing, watching the stream. Like I say, my understanding, it starts just under 2 hours from now. As long as I've got the timing right from what Grifter's announcement was. Now let's take this out. I guess I need at least one torch in here. You believe at 8 p.m? Okay, for some reason I thought it was because the announcement I saw was from 6 o'clock this morning, that said it was 6:40, that it was approximately 12 hours away. So I assumed it was going to be around 7 p.m. our time in the UK, because obviously clocks changed this weekend, but they didn't for Tango or the US, because I believe that's next weekend. Should be 2 hours if I've got my maths right. Let's just double check. Server announcements. Yeah, Grifter said at 6:46 this morning about the stream starting in approximately 12 hours. So I'm assuming, if you know what I mean, it is an assumption on my part that he meant 12 and a bit hours, not 11 and a bit hours. But if he does start earlier than I'm thinking, then this will be a shorter stream, so apologies. Because I do really want to see what they've come up with. Right, so I did a lot of resource gathering this weekend. A lot of time at the raid farm and tree farms and so on. Yeah, clock's turning. What can you say? Right, so which do I want to go with? Or maybe I go with a smoother wall. Yep, did a lot of terracotta stuff too. Alright. I need to put these in so I know where the staircase is going to be first. Okay. Technically you don't need to be there, which pushes that block back. Let's see which one of these is the dark oak. We got. Yeah. You all ready for Halloween? If you're celebrating it, that is. Right, so this can then I haven't got one of those, but I can put one of those there. Do that. What am I going to do? No, can't do that. It has to come out one. Otherwise, when I get further up, it's going to look weird. I need to put something in to hide the stone. One more. No, I think that's too high. I think it's just that height we need. Oops. Misclicking again. You're not into spooky stuff. That's fine. I don't tend to, but it's not really one I celebrate it because it was never something we did as kids. As the way it's done kind of now with people doing trick-or-treat, that kind of stuff. For us, it was always a family meal kind of day. Yeah. Oh no, maybe not. Maybe I do something different. So it was always, or else when I was in the brownies, etc., we went to the church hall and had a fun just playing games kind of thing. But Halloween wasn't really a thing. It was more a case of bonfire night. Was what we celebrated. With the fireworks, etc. No. Yeah, if I move that wall, I have to move the roof too. And the roof was a pain, so nope. With a big capital, nope. I think I would sooner double the wall up here than have to mess about with that roof more. And then we can just switch these out for these. Which should then hopefully pull theme. Through a little. You can't be there. Means you can't be there. I need my doorway. How am I supposed to get my resources if I don't have my doorway? Then I gotta figure out round this, don't I? It's kind of a weird shape, but it's not too awful. So you're all over the jet lag. Right, so that goes to there, which is fine. Where did I say the floor level was? The floor level has to be on the red block at the highest, which means that can be the ceiling, that can be the trim. It means this has to be the wall. Gives me a little bit of playroom. Then I can figure out where to put the staircase. Just going to do that for the minute. Doesn't mean to say it's going to stay like that. Really need another torch, so I'm going to pinch you. And I can stick you there. Right, so you. Okay. Then I'm going to figure out where the stairs are going to go. Yeah, I think so too. It's the last decade or so. It's become, no offense to the Americans, it's become very Americanized over here for Halloween. Instead of it being a family event, people have started trick-or-treating, etc. Which wasn't something that used to happen. What are you? And ooh, you're going to cause me problems. I'm going to have to bring that out. Yeah, it's not meant to be. I'm not being offensive that way. It's just we used to celebrate it differently. But as long as people are doing what they want to, everybody gets their own choice. It was just, to me, I think I said last Halloween, it just always seemed weird that all year long you're telling kids not to take anything from strangers. Yet on Halloween, kids go out getting sweets, etc., from strangers. So yeah, I guess I'm an old fuddy duddy. That if you're doing something, then you need to keep it consistent. Right, so let's go to here. Oh, different generation, different way of doing things. Some change is good, some change not. You don't think is as good at the time, but turns out to be great. Right. Oops. Get that place there. Here we celebrate St. Martin's Day, where children would get a light or a candle and then would make a lamp on for it. And then on the 11th of November, children would go door to door and sing a song and they would get candy. That's cool. Yeah, no, like I say, we it depended on the family. People would go singing for Halloween or for bonfire night, penny for the guy kind of thing. But it was a case of you'd get a penny or two. So it'd be a case of you would get money for doing it. You wouldn't get sweets. And then kids would buy sweets with the money, which we weren't allowed to do because my dad was very much of the opinion that that was begging and you didn't do that, if you know what I mean. So different generation, different views on things. It's very much so. Right. Okay, so how tall is this and where do I take the stairs up and round from? I may have to bring that down further. Whereas it's a case of, yeah, people, whereas my view has been a case of you tell your kids all year round you don't take sweets, candy, whatever you want to call it, from strangers, but it's fine one day every year. Oops, apologies, I won't be a second. Sorry about that. The alarm was going off in the other room. Just the alarm clock. So yeah, as I was saying, it doesn't make sense. It didn't make logical sense to me that one day out of the year you would allow kids to take things from strangers, when the rest of the year you're telling them no. But that was the thing. We didn't, like I say, some kids used to go singing and then they'd spend the money for fireworks and we'd have a small bonfire, usually Enders Street kind of thing. But times has changed and that doesn't happen anymore either. Safety reasons, which is probably a good thing. Right, so it's not going up. It would come in front of the window if I do it there. So yeah, it's swings and roundabouts. Times change. People's perspective on things change. But yeah, it just never made logical sense to me that you'd tell a kid don't take things from strangers one day a year. But one day a year it's fine. It either is or it isn't. In a kid's point of view. Right. Thing is, I want a curving staircase. It would have been nice for it to go up the walls, but I think it's going to have issues. So how much room do I have in the centre? Maybe I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So if I did there and there, kind of in the middle-ish. We'll see if we can spiral the stair up. Yeah, that's troopery. Hi, Eck. How are you doing today? I did, didn't I? Covered my doorway again. Right, so stairs. I go to. I may change that lock afterwards. Yeah, you're slowly getting better. We did discover this weekend that we didn't have the flu but COVID, but somehow I keep testing negative. Yeah, it depends on the test kit too. Some test kits are not as reliable as others. It depends. And it also depends where the sample for the test was taken from, is my understanding. Right, so very narrow staircase. So I may... Let's grab some more stairs. So no candy tonight. Yeah. We were just discussing Halloween, or I was anyway. And the differences between countries. And even between families. Oh yeah, I came down for stairs. That's what I came down for. Take half a stack of the posh variant. Though I must admit, kind of tempted to make it the tiled variant to match with that. Let's use the other stack, excuse me, as the tiled variant. Halloween is not that big in the Netherlands anyway. Yeah, I was saying, as a kid, it used to be more of a family gathering kind of thing. Bonfire night was the one that was big. And I must admit, I'm an old stick in the mud where Halloween's concerned and giving out candy. Because, like I was saying, it's a case of, to me, every day of the year you're telling kids not to take anything from strangers, but one day a year it's perfectly fine. Right, let's grab you. But the light festival you were talking about sounds really cool, Puri. But I'm tempted. But then would I have to knock it down and move it back a block? Kind of, maybe. What I'm thinking is I'm going to have to place blocks just to get it to match up. That way it kind of keeps the floor pattern as it goes up. Santa Claus is the biggest one, candy for kids wise. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. So, going to have a bunch of blocks I'm going to need to knock out. But yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun, the candle thing, etc. I know when my niece was little, I took her to a theme park kind of thing and had a fun day when she stayed with me for the Halloween. Because I had her for a week over Halloween one year while her parents were moving house. It was just easier for her to stay with me rather than be underfoot while they moved. We went to we didn't do the trick-or-treating, but we went to one of the theme parks. I would love some, but I'm not allowed chocolate. Don't make me jealous. Yeah, horror night, Halloween at a theme park was fun. She dressed up as a witch. I think she was all of... Okay, it was my first year in the flat in Plymouth. So that's probably 9 years ago. I think she was about 9 years old. 8, 9 years old. Too young to help with the move. And old enough that she would have felt... she would have felt she wanted to help, but would have ended up getting underfoot and get it just the extra hassle, bless. So yeah, so instead I had her for the week and we went to a theme park for Halloween. Right, so at least I can come up the stairs fine. Normal pepper nutton are really nice as well. What is a pepper nutton? I'm sure you've told me at some point in the past, Ek, but I've slept since then. Right, so now we just need to cover the outside. The question is, which of the rail variants do I use? Do I use oak? How would the oak look? The oak might not be so bad because of the composters. Which one of you have... There we go. I went on a chopping wood spree this weekend. The traditional candy that we eat at the Santa Claus holiday. Normally only sale around the 5th of December. But now you can get them in July. It's like... Yep, Christmas shopping starts early. I'm a fuddy-duddy. I didn't used to start my Christmas shopping till at least September. Now I don't start it until December, which is terrible because you have to put up with all the crowds. They're deliciously good. You only buy them in the last week, otherwise I would eat them all day, all year. If they would sell them all year. Ooh, yeah. They're that kind of a sweeter. You can get some like that. I'm terrible where licorice is concerned. I love licorice. When I first moved back up here, the corner store sold licorice. Yeah. There's a little bit of a debate about what is a peppernoot. There are also crudnoten that are generally also called peppernoten. Traditional peppernoten are made of rye flour, sugar, and aniseed. Aniseed, the same way as the Dutch candy called tai tai. Tai tai is a larger version of the peppernoten. Okay, that's cool. And apologies for butchering the words. So how does that look? Not 100% convinced. Fruit not are made of flour, brown sugar, butter, pepper, cinnamon, ginger, cloves, cardamom, and nutmeg. Thank you, but yeah, I am pretty sure I am butchering them. Don't think it actually matches too well. It's too pale. I wonder about the other one, the mangrove. Mangrove. Where did I hide the mangrove? Let's try the mangrove. Well, they sound yummy. But like I say, I can't eat chocolate, so yeah, that's the thing. And then to be honest, I used to like chocolate, but I've kind of gone off it. I guess after what, how long has it been now? 6, 7 years. You kind of get used to not eating it. But yeah, I'm terrible where licorice is concerned. But then I always have been. But then I like aniseed as well. Right, let's try these. I do like that you can do that with the trapdoors. You can use them for pillaring up and then just flip the flap and down we come. Yep. Yeah, this week's a busy week over here with the Halloween tonight and then bonfire night on Saturday. There'll be lots of fireworks going off. I think they're looking better too. The other ones just didn't work. Whereas these, they do. But what I'm thinking about doing is removing those and using some of these. Now, I would have removed those and changed them, but I can't because it shares a wall here. How many more of these have I got? Not many, so let's go make a few more before I start pillaring up and find out halfway up I don't have enough. Because that is a thing. You may as well be made into planks. And it's very dark in this area as well at the moment. So I guess you're not going out anywhere this week until everybody's ended up with a negative for COVID then, Eck. Hopefully everybody's on the mend quickly for you. Right, so you need to go there as well. We will grab this one. Do they still do, you know, I haven't checked. It's Halloween. Oh, do I remember right, or was it a mod thing? Nope, there we go. Pumpkins on the skellies. I just remembered about it. It just occurred to me that I should have skeletons rattling around with pumpkins on their heads. Right, so that looks better. But I think this now looks a little bit too busy. So I have two choices. I can either do let's just get rid of, that's where they are. Come back and grab the trapdoors later. I can either do stripped mangrove going up the middle. I could do some of these pistons. Sorry, the redstone lamps. Or a third option is I could do that all the way up. First things first, my first idea was this. Then in here, because we have some solid locks, I could theoretically hide some levers. Sticks, I need some sticks. There's a couple of sticks, now pieces of cobble. Some cobble. There's a few levers. Hi Ali, thank you for the meow. How are you doing this evening? So what I could do was behind here, I can hide one of those every so often, just to throw a little bit of light in the stairwell. Oh, you're not thrilled about Mondays, no? Mondays, yeah, the first day of the week. I'm always glad to get a Monday over with. It's bearable. It's not a big deal. It's just a case of after having the weekend off, yeah. It's nice to get the Monday out of the way with. Right, so that gives us that. We now need to sort out the roof line. But hopefully the rest of the week will be fantastic for you, Ali, to make up for it. Oh, that's my hope for you. Right, so I want a bunch of stairs. Of that variety. Ooh, did I... I didn't, did I? I think I converted. No, I didn't. I did save a little bit. I thought I'd used it all by converting it into a chest, shulker of this and a shulker of that. Looks like I was smart and left a little bit to one side. Right, what can I dump off? But I don't necessarily need this second. Right. And here's our meal. Gives us some white terracotta. This way. Apologies for the spinniness. Right. I'm going to put a tent block there. You're looking forward to the Halloween event on Titancraft tonight, Ali? I believe Tango's streaming from there, so I'm assuming he's going to be looking at the Halloween builds. It is an assumption on my part, but it's what's happened in the past. Let's move this way. It's one of the reasons I'm streaming a little early today, because my understanding is, and I could be wrong, that Tango will be streaming a little earlier today. If I got my reading of what Rifter said is correct. Though I could be wrong. Very easily. Because I haven't checked. I've only assumed. Right. And then this, I'm gonna have to, I should have remembered to keep some of those on me. Which of these did I stick them in? 6 there, but I don't think that's all of them. Yep, I stuck everything in a chest, in a chest, in a shulker. Figured I'd come back and get it when I needed it. I need them. And I can't remember which of these, this shulker monster I put them in. Oh well, we'll just make a few more instead. They'll come in handy at some point. It's guaranteed. So, that goes that way. Means theoretically one more of these. I press sideways instead of jump. Don't ask me why. Oh. And then they can go on the inside. It's going to be interesting there, isn't it? No, I need to go up the stairs and out. Maybe I won't be using these blocks after all. He's just funny. It's never a big deal if I fall off something. You should see me in ESO when I play that. I jump off the sides of the hill, the mountains all the time and go kersplat. Now the question is for this. Bring this in right and round one more, I guess. Okay, so that needs to go there, which means that would have to be a half slab. And all the other roofs down here have just been one colour, and that's been the spruce. So it's not a big deal if I do that here as well, because the next block is supposed to be floor level. if I've got a half slab, I can then put that there. Grab a few little half slabs. It's going to give me 6. Do I have a few more? I don't need tons. That gives me 12. That should be more than enough. Ooh, yeah. That's not good. And a pick isn't the tool for taking down trapdoors. I'm gonna have to turn those round, aren't I? Just trying to think of the best way to fix this. That's there. How's that looking down there? It's being pinickety. Need to fix those two anyway. Can do that with some of these going the other way. That'll hide those. Now that one's like that. I need to do the same on this side. That will then just put an extra block. It's easier. It's always fun trying to figure out how to get something to work in an awkward place. It's a nice challenge. The roof isn't too bad, and I can hide, should be able to hide a couple of these gaps that have gone a bit. Why has that gone like that? And apologies for the dizziness. Right, so it's this corner here. I see. You're going to go there. Okay. Now makes more sense. Any other gaps? I think I've got them all now. Right, and then we're gonna ignore these two bits here. Those two bits there don't exist. Right, so I now want flooring. I forgot. Not good, I did forget. Haven't quite got the stairs up as high as I need them to be, have I? You need to go here. You would need to disappear for a minute. Then you can go back. That brings me up to here. That means you definitely have to disappear. So do you. Probably going to end up playing with that ceiling again afterwards. Right. And this is then the floor of this area. Junk slabs. I need some junk blocks. Yep. Let's find those. Looking for... They'll do. You're what I want. Yep, those two will do. But yeah, I think I'm going to have to play again with the roof a little bit. But that's fine, I'll do that off stream. Oops, wrong place. It's not the one I wanted, but it's the one I got. Right, I want you. Just so I can fill in these gaps. Gives me something to place the blocks against. I have 9 of those. That'll do. Don't care what blocks they are, because they're going to be hidden. Just so I can put flooring down. This needs to come out. How far can I take this out safely? That's as far as I can take it here, but it takes it into the middle of that window, which means it's gonna have to be an L-shaped kind of room. Okay. Before I get carried away, I need plenty more half slabs. I'm going to do what I did for this layer up there. And yeah, I noticed bits are peeking out that I'm not happy with. Let's get you. Right. One, two, three. So that is where the wall has to end. And That is where the wall there has to end. Means that is the shape of this room. Got oh, there's a doorway here too, isn't there? That's cool. I'd forgotten about the doorway. Cool. 18. Somehow I don't think that's going to be quite enough. Yep. I need at least 6 more. Then we have this outside. This will allow us to come out onto this floor of the building. There you go. You don't really need to be there because you're solid. You're the bit that looks weird to me. Unless I change things round just here. That way it becomes... Oh, I really don't like that. I'm taking it out so it makes me fix it. Because that's just awful. you can go away as well. You can become it just needs fixing. It just, yeah, no, not acceptable. Grab those bits, go down and grab some more tiles. Is that a brown sheep? Yep, I now have a brown sheep. Don't ask me where the brown sheep came from, but yeah, we have a brown sheep. Right, I want you. I'm going to make half slabs because half slabs can be doubled up. For if the place I need a block. I really should have brought some torches. Otherwise I'm going to have creepers. Go see if I can find some torches. Go. I know we'd have some somewhere. No, all that lot will need to go back to my storage room and get sorted. It won't stay there. The one underneath the snow globe last Christmas got moved, etc. So I do move them and they do get sorted. It's just while I'm building in an area, though I say that, and the stuff from the Halloween district didn't really get moved last time, did they? So yeah. The keyword is definitely eventually. Right, so you can come out. Because eventually what I'll need the blocks in the shulkers. So I'll have no choice but to move them. And I'll get really fed up of trying to find things because they're all mixed up and all over the place. But I say that, and the cake that you made me in TC season 5 for my birthday egg, it was a case of I never did get around to tidying it up. And even though I'm building in that area of the build at the moment, It hasn't been tidied up. It's just had a little bit of a cave wall surrounded it. It's still hidden in there. Yep, the massive cake is still there. Not the stuff inside it, because obviously I used the stuff that you put inside it. But the cake itself is still in the build. And it will always be in the build. It will not be being removed. But like I say, the contents of the cake are obviously being used. Right, so let's think what's best to do from here. Yeah, it came to the time to move and I couldn't. I couldn't bring myself to do it, so I decided it's going to be there forever. Right. Take a look and see how that looks from below. Then again, the little animals you made are still dotted around the build too. That's not too bad. Let's go up here and check how it looks. It doesn't look too bad at the top either. I've still got to take this up higher. At least it gives me a template to work with. But that's not bad at all. I feel like the stuffed animals are different to shulkers and chess monsters. Oh yeah, definitely. But then the cake wasn't a chess monster. The cake was the 3D pixel art cake you made. I'm not on about any the presents that were in the shulkers inside the cake. Like I say, they're not there. They've been used in the build, etc. But the massive 3D cake that you made, the big pixel art one, it's just been hidden and it'll have a cave entrance into it. I think I have a visitor. Right, so then I need to put a wall in here. And whatever I put in, has to work for both rooms. Ooh, you're going to be fun, aren't you? What am I going to do with you? Maybe... bookcase of some kind. I could put some bookshelves in there and make it into a feature instead of an issue. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Because if it's made into a feature rather than it being an issue, gives me a little bit more room as well. But yeah, looms and bookshelves, definitely. Do I have any string with me, or am I going to have to go visit the spider farm? I hear a spider, but there's one. Don't think I actually have any bookcases. Hello, frog. Light out there, or it's still light? Okay. You can go, you can go. You can become one stack. Let's go grab some bookshelves, some string. I may even have a couple of looms. Fingers crossed anyway. Then I can put those in and work around it. How are we doing? Not too bad. Right, so that's the wool. Useful stuff. Here we go. Books. Here we go. Yeah. Not sure if you were here for it last week, but you missed a very quick sneaky trip to TC5. Not that anybody got to see anything because it was a head down moment. I was looking for basalt. Right. This way. See? Wasn't light enough. Right, so looms. Nope, I want the back of the loom, not the front of the loom. Second. I'm going to put one at the top, one about here. And then I need something at the bottom. I can put that there, I guess. But I'll probably end up switching it out for something that I can make kind of looks like a set of drawers or a table. Maybe a solid piece of wood with a button on it or something. What I need now is some terracotta. Yep, backwards and forwards again. Right, so I can continue with red. I could change to blue. We have some grey and brown. Some black terracotta. But to be honest, I'm inclined to keep that tower red. That way it stays kind of consistent all the way up. Not that it because I'm probably going to end up taking these trapdoors as... Hang on. Thought I did. Remember to bring up another one of those to fill that in. Oof, I did it again, didn't I? Okay. Let's fix it before I go too much further with it. Now the problem is here. Because if I bring that out, that's going to be very narrow there. Which I don't particularly like. Maybe another bookcase. No. Don't like that. Don't like that at all. So not right. Comes too flat. I like that even less. Mm. Uh, let's just put the blocks in for a second. Then I hit a similar issue here. Really don't like that. Well, it's not going to work. Might as well come out because it's not going to work that way. I'm going to have to think of something else. Not sure what at this point. I'm going to have to think of something. Guess I'm going to have to sleep on that one. Very good. Once I'd got it sorted downstairs, it should just fall in place up here, but nope. After all, this is a very similar shape. It's just not exactly the same. And yes, I'm using the pick because the pick is a silk touch, whereas the axe is a fortune one, and it's just giving me back books. But it's almost a 2 hour mark, so we'll call it a stream there. And I will have to sleep on it and see what my brain comes up with overnight. But we will be back tomorrow, normal time tomorrow, so 1 hour previous to now. So hopefully Tango should be streaming solo shortly, so I won't do a raid, and hopefully I'll see you guys over there. Have a great rest of the day. Take care of yourselves. And those who aren't feeling brilliant, hopefully you'll feel a lot better soon. Okay? Take care. Bye all.